Hello and welcome back to my channel. In this lesson, we discuss some vocabulary words. We discuss the 30 opposite words with meaning and examples. So let's start with the first word, sweet and bitter. These are two words and their meaning are totally opposite to each other. First is sweet. Sweet indicates having a pleasant taste, while bitter indicates having an unpleasant taste. Let's take the example. She loves the taste of sweet chocolate. However, the bitter coffee was not to her liking. Next words are expand and shrink. On the one hand, expand means increasing in size or extent, whereas the shrink means decreasing in size or extent. For example, the heated plastic expanded and took the shape of the mold. As it cooled, it started to shrink. So these are two opposite words. The next word is early and late. Early refers to a time before the expected time, whereas the late refers to a time after the expected time. For instance, she woke up early to catch the sunrise. Unfortunately, the train was late, causing her to miss her appointment. Shallow and deep. Shallow indicates having a small depth, while deep indicates having a significant depth. For example, the pond is shallow, making it safe for children to play. However, the ocean is deep and holds mysteries below. Quiet and noisy. Quiet indicates a lack of noise or sound. Noisy indicates a lot of noise or sound. For example, the library is a quiet place for studying. In contrast, the busy street outside is often noisy with traffic. Beautiful and ugly. On the one hand, beautiful describes something aesthetically pleasing, whereas ugly describes something unattractive. For example, the colorful sunset was a beautiful sight. In contrast, the abandoned building was old and ugly. Borrow and lend. Borrow means obtaining something temporarily, and lend means allowing something to use something temporarily. For example, she asked to borrow my umbrella for the rainy day. I gladly lent it to her. Joyful and miserable. Joyful refers to experiencing happiness and delight, whereas miserable indicates a state of unhappiness. For example, winning the competition made her joyful and excited. However, failing the exam left her feeling miserable. Brave and cowardly. On the one hand, brave refers to facing challenges with courage. On the other hand, cowardly refers to showing fear or lack of bravery. For example, the firefighter showed bravery by rescuing people from the burning building. In contrast, the thief acted cowardly and ran away when confronted. Next one, strong and fragile. Strong indicates having physical or emotional power, whereas fragile indicates being delicate or easily broken. For example, the athlete's strong muscles allowed him to lift heavy weights. In contrast, the delicate glass vase was fragile and needed to be handled with care. Awake and asleep. Awake indicates being conscious and alert, whereas asleep signifies being in a state of rest. For example, she was awake all night studying for her exam. By morning, she was fast asleep. Valuable and worthless. Valuable refers to something having great importance or worth, whereas worthless indicates having no sign or significance. For example, her grandmother's antique necklace is valuable not only for its price but also for the sentimental value it holds. In contrast, the broken toy was deemed worthless and thrown away. Careful and careless. Careful indicates showing caution and attention, whereas careless indicates a lack of caution or attention. For example, he was careful while handling the fragile vase. However, his careless behavior resulted in the vase breaking. Loud and quiet. Loud refers to a high volume. Quiet refers to a low volume. For example, the concert was so loud the music echoed throughout the stadium. However, the library was quiet with people studying in hushed tones. Thick and thin. Thick refers to having a large distance between surfaces. However, the thin refers to having a small distance between surfaces. For example, the winter coat is thick and warm. In contrast, the summer dress is thin and lightweight. Near and far. Near signifies being close. However, far signifies being distant. For example, the grocery store is near her house, making it convenient. However, the beach is far, requiring a longer drive. Love and hate. Love, a powerful emotion that signifies deep affection and care, whereas the hate representing intense hostility or extreme dislike. For example, she loved the breathtaking sunset by the beach. However, she could not stand the hate speech spreading online. Fast and slow. Fast means moving quickly, while slow signifies a lack of speed. For example, she is a fast runner, leaving others behind. However, I prefer taking a slow walk in the park. Wild and tame. Wild indicates something not domesticated or untamed, whereas the tame refers to something domesticated or trained. For example, the wild boars roamed freely in the forest. In contrast, the pet dog was well trained and tame. Fat and thin. Fat refers to having excess body weight, whereas thin signifies having a lack of body weight. For example, the polar bear has a thick layer of fat to keep warm. In contrast, the cheetah has a thin body for swift movement. Modern and ancient. Modern refers to the present time or recent developments, whereas ancient refers to a distant past. For example, the modern smartphone has advanced features. In contrast, ancient civilizations used different tools for communication. Buy and rent. Buy involves acquiring ownership by paying a price, whereas rent involves paying for temporary use. For example, he decided to buy a house to have a permanent place to live. Others prefer to rent apartments for flexibility. Clean and dirty. Clean indicates being free from dirt, while dirty means covered in dirt or impurities. For example, she spent hours cleaning her room. However, after playing outside, her clothes were dirty. High and low. High indicates being at an elevated point, while low refers to being at a lower point. For example, the kite flew high in the sky, however, the boat sailed low in the water. Hot and cold. Hot indicates high temperature, while cold represents low temperature. For example, during summer, the weather is hot and perfect for the beach. In contrast, winter brings cold temperatures and snow. Front and back. Front refers to the side facing forward, while back refers to the side facing away. For example, the front of the house has a beautiful garden. Meanwhile, the back has a cozy patio. Happy and sad. Happy conveying feelings of joy and contentment, whereas sad, on the other hand, expresses sorrow or unhappiness. For example, receiving a surprise gift made her so happy. Unfortunately, saying goodbye to her friends was quite sad. Inside and outside. Inside refers to the inner part. Outside refers to the outer part. For example, the cat loves to be inside the house during rain, however, it enjoys exploring outside on sunny days. Up and down. Up refers to moving to a higher point, whereas the down refers to moving to a lower point. For example, he climbed up the ladder to reach the top shelf. Later, he climbed down carefully. Big and small. Big denotes a significant size, while small refers to something little or not substantial. For example, the elephant is big and majestic, while the ladybug is small and delicate. So this is all about today's video. Thank you, thanks for watching, and subscribe for more videos. Thanks a lot.